Okay, we're gonna get this started. Hi, welcome, and yeah, let's just get this on the road. Let me just do this. Uh, I'm gonna be talking about language. Well, I'm gonna talk about crypto language and just more stuff, you know. And hopefully this will be entertaining. And welcome to Jamaican Creole. Creole. I will be teaching you how to talk Creole, and Creole is just two or more languages combined into one. Um, Jamaican Creole. It's just there are many forms of Creole, and I'm just going to talk about the one I like. It's it's really an easy language, Creole, and especially the one I like. You know, find a language that you like and you're happy with. Okay, let me just. Okay, the first thing you have to do, we're gonna do this together, and it sounds weird, but you have to do it, and it works. You know, uh, you have to protect yourself and being successful. Okay, first thing you do, uh, all right, we should protect our minds. That's the most important thing. Our mind controls our body, and the spirit controls the mind and body. So I think, yeah. So stand outside next to a tree and spin around 3 times clockwise. Now close your eyes and think, protect me from harm and let me rise up and forward to be successful. Then open your eyes, wait a couple of seconds, and say it. Speak it out loud. Again, you don't need to spin around. You can if you want, but you don't need to. You know? Okay, that really works. I mean, it clears out the cobwebs of the mind, and that's what you need to do. Please do it first. And you see how easy that was? Right, the second easy thing you do, you basically, and this is just really easy. You're gonna count to 10. Well, you're gonna approximate. In other words, you're gonna close your eyes for 10 seconds. Do not count. Just feel it. So you close your eyes, you feel it. You can be absolutely right or absolutely wrong, but you have to imagine when 10 seconds has just arrived. Um, and then you open your eyes. Do this about 3 times, once a month. And I have to start doing this as well. And you're good. You're good to go. I mean, one of the things I really like you have to do is keep your mind at a certain point. Once you do this, you're absolutely fantastic. Okay, let's get started. Learning a language by faith. So I hope you all believe in God. I hope, you know, you know, you put God first. Please do so. I know life is extremely hard on many people, rich, poor, indifferent. So I always say, make sure you have a compass. So put your mind in God. All right. All right. Way back in the days, traders and kings and royalty needed a way to communicate, to talk to one another. This is one way. This is just one way of doing it. All right, let's get into this. Close both your eyes. I want you to say the words in your head. Just think it. All right, it's an example. I'm gonna give you a good example. I want you to breathe out like you normally do. Breathe in, breathe out. Say in your head, or think it. Just thinking it. Same thing, you know. The Chinese word, the Mandarin word for accountant. Then after that, the English word for accountant. And you breathe in, you breathe out, you move on to the next word. Remember, your eyes are closed, your eyes are relaxed, or you can be intense, you know. But make sure your eyes are closed. Both eyes are closed. You move on to the next word. Remember, you breathed out. The next word. A Chinese Mandarin word. Then an English word. You breathe in. You breathe out. You move on to the next word. Again, you think it in your head. You think the word, the Mandarin word in your head. And then you think the English word. It's really that easy, you know. What's this? I'm having technical problems. Okay, there we are. And then you breathe in, you breathe out, you say the Mandarin word. Then you sorry, you don't say it, you think it. You think the Mandarin word, you think the English word. One after the next. You breathe in, you breathe out, you do it again. You breathe in, you breathe out, you do it again. You breathe in, you breathe out. So in other words, your breath is giving you a rhythm, and all you're doing is dancing on that rhythm, if you understand me. And I mean, that's really it. I mean, it's so easy to do. And yeah, let me see this. There we go. That's it, you know. Oh, one more thing. If you're having problems, just you breathe in, you breathe out, you think of the word, the Mandarin word, 3 times, and also the English word. And if you're still having problems, just imagine an image in your head, okay, of the word. So if it's an accountant, just imagine a man counting money with a ledger, a book, and yeah, breathe in, breathe out. You know, you say the next word, the next 2 words. You breathe in, you breathe out, and then you do the next 2 words. Breathe in, breathe out, and that's what you do, step by step by step, step by step. You're moving forward. Um, Hopefully, I'm gonna attach a dictionary. I need to attach a dictionary to all of this, so that's gonna be a really good thing. Also, and what else? What else? What else? What else? Okay, make sure your eyes are closed. All right, make sure your eyes are closed. Okay, and the reason why that is by closing off one of your senses. What you're doing is increasing the flow of memory to your mind. So, in other words, your mind is going to be, you know, running twice as fast. Okay. Okay. So, when you go to the end of the dictionary, and all you have to do now, Once you get to the end of the dictionary, all you have to do is go back to the beginning of the dictionary. This time you open your eyes. Okay? Just keep your eyes open now. I know before you keep your eyes closed, and now you're going to keep your eyes open. Once you keep your eyes closed, go to the end of the dictionary, go back to the beginning of the dictionary, open your eyes, and you're going to repeat it, but this time with your eyes open. All right? Now, the reason why that is, what you're trying to do is link the mind with your visual perspective. In other words, you're going to talk with your eyes open, you know? Um, you don't need to think that hard. What else? Okay. This is also, once you basically keep your eyes open, you go to the end of the dictionary. Now, that's it. That is it. Um, oh, yeah. Also, one of the things you can do, and you really should do this, is watch Chinese news. Um, find a female Chinese newsreader and look at the lips for 20 minutes or more. Um, when the Chinese newsreader, find a woman Chinese newsreader, a lady. Watch her lips as she reads the news. The reason why you're doing this is basically you're trying to sync the mind, the visual perspective as one. A lot of people don't do this, and I'm going to say it blunt. When you're learning a language, you have to look at the lips of other people that speak the language. Um, it just syncs it much better because there are people that can speak Mandarin or a next language, but when they open their mouth and they talk it, it looks vulgar. It looks like a Chinese kung fu movie. You know, it's like it's out of sync. You know, you ever seen those Chinese kung fu movies where they've synced, they dubbed an English voice over, so it just looks way out of sync. You know, it's but the movies are cool. You know, so I'm a big Jackie Chan fan and Bruce Lee. So it's isn't anyone, you know, like we're all big fans of kung fu. Um, so Rush Hour, all of that stuff. Chris Tucker, you're the king. Um, and Jackie Chan. Okay. Also, what else is there? Yeah, watch some drama, some C drama, Chinese drama. It's actually quite good, you know. Um, and just watch it, and you have to engross yourself. Um, spend about an hour or two just watching on a daily basis, just watching it for about 4 months, and your vocabulary, your what's the word? Your speaking, your speaking sentences will improve immensely. Okay. Oh, one more thing. What you have to do, try this as well. This is just the best. This is just awesome. When you want to speak Mandarin, just say Mandarin. I'm going to do some other languages as well. All you have to do is think of the language in your head and think of one word, two word, think of 1 to 3 words, or even 4, but mostly 1 to 3 words in your head, and then you speak it. If you do this, if you repeat this, uh, what happens is your mind will get more into sync with your vocabulary. In other words, you can just talk it, you can think it, talk it at the same time. Many people, what's that saying? They say you have to put your mind in gear and before you talk, and yeah, put your mind in gear. So just think it, 1 to 3 words, probably 4, but 1 to 3 words is good. And then you just think it, then you just talk it, boom, and you repeat this, and everything gets into sync. Um, so yeah, I think that's about it. I'm trying to think of anything else. There is nothing else to think of. Absolutely nothing. That is it. Oh wait, one more thing. Creole. Creole is, well, this Creole that I'm teaching you, all you have to do, alright, to learn this Creole, and it's just so easy. It's just, you're going to add the Chinese word, the Mandarin word, okay? Chinese Mandarin word. You're going to add the English word to the end of it. In other words, there's no space in between. It's one word. Once you do one word, you're good. That is Creole. That is a form of Creole that I am teaching. And it works. It doesn't sound like gibberish, but it works. And please try it. And remember, you're doing English grammar. If you want to learn Mandarin grammar, you can. And this way also improves your Mandarin as well. So if you want to learn Mandarin and some other languages that I'm going to put out, please just give this a go. And then you're good. So please try it. Also, please give me a thumb up, a thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, a good crypto donation just to keep this going. It's just me, just chilling. So yeah, may God be with you. Please all take care, and also be responsible in language. What that basically means is, if you're a good person, please learn this language, or please learn the languages that this language and the other languages as well. Don't use it for hate, because remember, God is watching you. Thank you, and bye-bye.